Hi friends. Before proceeding further, let's take another example. Here we are looking at a chessboard. Chessboard, some actions have already happened. There are two players playing this game, one with white coins, other one with black, and the various coins have moved. And here two arrows are being shown for the white knights. So one knight can be moved to this location, or another knight can be moved to this location. So if we wanted to move a knight to this location, we have two situations. Either this knight can be moved here, or this knight can be moved here. Now we need to understand the effect of movement of either of these two knights, and then overall what happens while a human is playing is if it is a white player's turn, then the white player may want to have a knight here. Why? We don't know. But yes, we would like to make a white knight place here. So the player may move this knight here, or may move this knight here. So that depends on the what the player is thinking, what the player is trying to plan in future and all that. But whatever, as of now, what is visible now is one state of environment, and player one is going to make a move. Player one may be interested in moving either of the two knights to this place. So if this knight is moved here, then it becomes another state where this knight position here becomes empty, and this one is filled with a knight. So that is one state. So currently, if we think that this is in state S1, then after moving this, it may go to S2. Or if the player decides to move this knight here, then after moving this knight here, this cell will be having one white knight, but this cell becomes empty. So that means it's one more state. So if this state is this knight is moved, then it goes into state S2. If this is moved, then it may go into S3. And before moving, it was in S1. So that's what we would like to understand, that there is environment, that is the chessboard and the coins on the board, and state. We talk about the positions of each of these coins on the board at any given time, and actions. That means movement of the coins from one cell to other cell. So this will make a change in the state, and this change in the state may give uh, immediate reward, like this cell, if it was having any black element, then moving either of these two knights would have killed that particular element for this. So one advantage to the white player and one problem to the black player. So white will get a reward, black gets some sort of punishment. So if you are looking from white's perspective, then it becomes a reward. Same way, if a black moves and that place was occupied by white earlier, then white is is out of the board, and now we can say that white got punished and so on. But what makes important here is we are not interested in knowing how this knight has come here, what all routes it has taken all over this board before coming here doesn't make any sense to us. But what makes sense to us is what happens if this knight is not here. Then this becomes blank, a knight comes here. So that's a new state we have. So this whole situation we can well explain through this flowchart. Yes, we have an environment that is our chessboard, which is at some particular state, and we have an agent, one who is playing the game. So if we are trying to build an autonomous system where the machine is playing the game, then here the machine will be the agent. So agent will be playing either the white elements or the black ones, and the other one may be a human playing down. So we are not interested in what human is doing. We are only interested in what our machine can do. So the first step is the machine will observe the environment, understands the environment, and decides what action to take and takes an action. And this action will make the state of the environment to change. And this action, along with the change in the state, may also produce a reward. And this reward may be positive or negative, maybe immediate reward or delayed reward, depending on any given situation. But this reward is fed back to the agent, and the agent will now understand that for a given state of the environment, when a particular decision was taken and a particular action was taken, then what happened with the environment, and will it be favorable to the agent or not? That comes from the reward. If the action taken is making the overall situation moving towards a goal, then we get a positive reward. But if this agent action makes a change in the environment, that makes the environment move towards the situation where it is away from the goal state, then yes, that is negative reward or punishment. So overall, what is learning here is observe the environment, decide the action, take the action, and depending on the action, get the reward and understand the state, action, reward combination, and try to repeat the actions in any given state such that the reward is always positive, and avoid the actions in any given state that provided or that produced negative rewards to be avoided as much as possible. So we keep improving the skills. That's what we call improving the skills means repeat the actions that provide positive rewards and avoid the actions that provide negative reward. So that is what we call learning, and that is the basic of reinforcement learning. That's what happens in reinforcement learning. So many more issues to discuss in the coming sessions. So keep watching. Thank you.